Today we face bottom side Gillingham and our form has stuttered a little bit and we're sitting second in League One. It's also the end of the transfer window. Hello everyone, I'm Dan. Welcome to part 6 of Sleeping Giants here on Reesy FC. Of course, we are managing Sunderland in League One. We're in our first season of the 5-year challenge. Hope you're all doing well. And today we take on Gillingham at home. They're rock bottom of the League One and struggling, but we've stuttered a little bit. You know, when you was last with us, the form was good. We was playing really well, top of the league and all that. And we find ourselves second. It's really tight in the promotion race. Let's show you exactly how we have been getting on since you was last with us. You was last with us for the game against Wimbledon. Where is it? There we go. It's quite a way back. Normally we do 6 or 7 games in between episodes, but of course I said I'd come back at the end of January for the Gillingham game. We lost the next one against Shrewsbury. It was a good, game. Hard performance, really. Chris Maguire got on the score sheet twice. He managed to pull one back in the 95th. It was actually 3-0 down. The comeback, we just couldn't get back into the game. Shrewsbury were very clinical early on. We didn't take our early chances until late on in the game when, unfortunately, it was too late. We bounced back with a 2-1 away win against Lincoln. We faced Hull in a top-of-the-table clash, and it was disappointing being at home to them, and we did lose 3-1. We had some, bearing in mind we're in December Christmas period, we changed we changed the 11 a lot for that game, as you can see on the right hand side. Mitch Clark was in, Jamalji, Hume, Winchester. Lots of changes for that. Obafemi as well, who doesn't tend to score goals at all since his loan signing from Southampton. We drew with Accrington. We lost to Manchester United on penalties in the Papa John's Northern Section second round. It was a penalty shootout. Ultimately, United just were more clinical from the spot. We were behind in the game, and then we managed to equalise in the 92nd minute in Fergie time, funnily enough, against Manchester United. Ultimately, we just didn't have enough from the penalty spot. We then faced Northampton 1-2-0. Another good performance there, but then disappointing one against Plymouth at home. Plymouth were struggling, and we just couldn't get the ball in the net and find that crucial winner. We had a good performance against Watford. Watford dominated it. It gave us a little chance to see where we're at for next season. Of course, they're a good championship side. We lost on penalties to them. It was 0-0. Ken Sema scored for Watford in the 106th minute, and then Aidan McGeady pulled it back in the 115th minute, but ultimately, again, we lost on penalties. We're not a very good side on penalties, are we? But we've improved a little bit in the league. We got back-to-back wins against Wimbledon again and Shrewsbury. But of course, then we just lost to Ipswich. Ipswich have really found form. They're up into the playoff places, actually, in and around them anyway. They've really surged in recent weeks. So that was a tough game. We did all right. We just couldn't score in that game, and that leaves us today against bottom of the table Gillingham. This is the league then. So we're currently sitting in second place, joint top with Milton Keynes Dons, both on 51 points. We're both 3 points ahead of third place Crewe Alexandra, 4 points clear of Portsmouth, 5 of Hull and Peterborough. Doncaster in and around there as well, but we are looking just kind of down to Peterborough at the moment of the ones who are a threat, because they are within a couple of wins. In fact, Peterborough do have a game in hand, so a win for them will move them within 2 points of us and MK Dons at the top of League One. So it's been a quite a good start to the season. I say it's a good first half of the season. Of course, we're over the halfway mark now. We'd take it being in the automatic promotion places. Of course, that is the ambition, is to get automatically promoted to the Championship. I'd rather do it by winning the league, and we have certainly got a chance of doing so. Transfer wise then, we've managed to bring in a striker and a defender, both on loans. And first up is Mark Harris, a striker, a Welsh under-21 international. He's got 21 caps for Wales, under-21s and 7 goals, so that's 1 in 3. Strike rate, okay, his finishing is only rated at 10, but his all-round attributes are decent, and he's made a bit of a difference. He had a poor debut, but he scored 2 goals in 4 Championship League One appearances for Sunderland so far, and he's scored in his last 2 appearances. He didn't play in the last game up front. We put him in at number 10 against Ipswich, but the last 2 games up front on his own, he scored 2 goals, and it's been good to bring him in. I thought when I saw his debut, I thought he was going to be another Obafemi. He just had a really poor game, but he's come in and already scored more goals than Obafemi. We've also signed Sam Hughes from Leicester City on a loan deal till the end of the season. A bit more cover at centre back. He can play in defensive midfield as well. He's someone I've got an eye on for, you know what, if he does well for us, we could potentially sign him permanently. He's a good player, Sam Hughes. He's 23 years of age, and I think he can do a good job for us at the minute. Willis and Bailey Wright are the 2 main centre-backs, but I think Sam Hughes can come in and do a good job. He's got good attributes. It's his height as well that does it for me. 6'6", and one of his traits is bringing the ball out of defence. So he likes to come out and dribble with the ball from defence, and he looks like a player I'd like to use here at Sunderland. And he's only 23, so room for improvement for sure. That being said, then let's get into today's game, and this is the side we have selected to face Gillingham. Hopefully we can just get over that Ipswich game. Again, it was a much rotated side because everyone needed a rest. We're at that random stage of the season, but now coming out of January, hopefully things start to get a bit better fitness-wise, and we are able to name a more consistent side, and it's pretty much the strongest team we have got. So it's Burge and goal, Vokins, Wright, Willis. In fact, they're that way around. I prefer them this way around. There we go. Wright and Willis the right way round. 09 at right back. Scowen and Power in midfield. Jones, Maguire, Gooch and Harris up front. So it's your first look at Mark Harris. I don't think Sam Hughes is on the bench. I'm not too sure why. He can come onto the bench. I'd like to give him a little bit more game time. He's only had the 1 appearance for us so far, which was in that game against Ipswich where we did foul to keep a clean sheet. But here we go then. So it's a big game, this. We've been struggling against the lower sides recently. We don't actually make a lot of chances. And today we do really need to get into Gillingham. They're bottom of the league and we need to win this game. So we are underway here at the Sunderland Light. I'm hoping for a big performance from Sunderland. Power with the ball in. Wright's header and it's just over the bar. It would have been lovely to put that one away. And it's still 0-0 after 10 minutes here at the Stadium and Light. Gillingham are going to be a fighting side today. They're a bit of a... Looking at the opposition report before the game, they're a bit of a side that just do like to knock the ball around and actually try and play football, where really they need to start getting stuck into teams and going a bit more route one when you're down there, don't you? But Maguire's in extra space. He's got to score. It's blocked. Cleared away by O'Keefe eventually. Still 0-0. 2 big chances here for Sunderland early on, and we haven't managed to take them. We're going to drop some encouragement on the boys. So it's been a good start, chances-wise. We just need to put that ball in the net. Hopefully, Mark Harris on loan from Cardiff does get a goal today. And I can show you what I mean about him. He is a good all-round player. Power goes over the top looking for Mark Harris. Can't find him. Cundy back to Bonham. Bonham clears. Back to Power now in the midfield. And that's a real poor ball from Power. He's cut it back straight to Gillingham's Graham. And he has a strike and it has gone wide of the... I thought that was actually a goal kick, a corner kick. But it has been given as a goal kick, bizarrely. 26 minutes gone. Still 0-0. Another chance here for Gillingham by the looks of it. O'Connor on the ball. Plays it into Edmonds Green, out wide to O'Connor, who's got a lot of space. He just couldn't get the ball under control there, and that has really helped us. Although Gillingham have the lead, and it's Oliver. They managed to recover it well when it looked like the chance had gone out wide, and Gillingham lead here at the Sunderland Light. This is not ideal at all. We are gonna we can't shout anything at the boys, but that was really poor. I don't want to watch it again. In fact, I'm going to berate them. Come on, boys, this is terrible. We're second in the league, joint top. And you're losing to bottom of the league Gillingham. That's what I mean. It's been a bit weird over the last month or so here in Sunderland. Scowen on the ball now. Plays it to Lyndon Gooch. Scowen picks it up again. Gooch plays in field. He's lost out and Graham goes long. I said they don't like going route one. They did there. Lyndon Gooch coming forward now for Sunderland. Come on, boys. Get the ball across. We need this equaliser before half-time. And I think Gillingham might crumble into the box. Lyndon Gooch strikes and it is in. Oh, it's disallowed. I mean, it's fortunate that it did actually go in. It hit the keeper, hit the post and then hit the keeper and went in. But Lyndon Gooch was offside. He's miles offside as well. Let's have a look at this. It was his strike. It hit the post, hit the keeper and went in. But ultimately we are still 1-0 down here against Gillingham, and it's not been a good first half at all. Power with the corner kick puts it in, looking for Willis. It's cleared away now. Dempsey looking to counter here for Gillingham. We need to get into him. We just let him run. Dempsey strikes, tipped over the bar from Burge, and what an opportunity that was for Gillingham. They're well worthy of their goal, to be honest, of their lead. Ball whipped in, cleared away. Maguire flicks it on to Jordan Jones coming forward. He is the club's top scorer this season, and he is a winger. That tells you all about our problems up front and getting and scoring goals. But even not scoring as many goals, we are second in the league, which I am delighted with at this stage, but we should be more ahead, because it's just been that form around the Christmas time that has really kicked us in the teeth. Lyndon Gooch coming forward now, plays it into Chris Maguire. Maguire loses out. Boys, this is shocking. We're terrible in our final third today. Gillingham going long again. Wright's header, looking for Jordan Jones, but Jones can't recover it. Samuel goes long. 09. Scowen to Willis. Wright on the ball now. Plays it out wide to Lyndon Gooch. He needs a run. He needs someone running off of him. It's a ball into the channel to Mark Harris, who needs people arriving in the box. 09, back to Harris. Harris plays it along. Maguire's there, and Maguire scores. A great build-up to that goal. Great team goal there. And finally, we do have the equaliser here at the Stadium of Light. Good goal. Mark Harris doing well, coming out to the channels, finding 09 as well, who's supporting him. And then Harris, not only did he score goals, he provides assists. Lovely touch from Maguire. I actually thought he may have missed the opportunity there when he took the touch, because I thought he should have took it first time, which shows a little bit of a lack of confidence up there. But we have the equaliser just before half-time. And we are going to berate them, going to tell them we're not happy. We should be winning this game, boys. We are going to go more attacking. And do you know what we're going to do as well? We're going to push up the line of engagement and a higher defensive line as well, because we really need to take the game to them. Maybe we will also go to a much higher tempo as well. Right, come on Sunderland. Needs to be a much better second half here. Dominic Samuel. I thought I recognised Samuel as a striker. He, of course, is ex-Blackburn. We had him in the save last year for Sleeping Giants with Blackburn Rovers, of course. We're at the hour mark now. Throw in here for Gillingham. Mackenzie Vokins launches the ball forward. Edmonds Green picks the ball up. Harris not getting anywhere near it. Jones can. I thought he had the opportunity to put in Harris over the top. Harris does take a touch. Harris strikes and he puts it over the bar. He really should have hit the target there. And that was a big, big chance here for Sunderland. Still 1-1. We're going to demand more from the boys. Come on, we need to go and win this game, boys. A point is a terrible result. MK Dons are drawing away at AFC Wimbledon as well. That's a huge game there, isn't it? There's a real hatred there. We're going to encourage the boys. We are going to make a couple of changes. There's 15 minutes to go and not a lot happening. Lyndon Gooch has been pretty poor today, so we are going to bring him off. Gooch has kind of gone off the boil a little bit over the recent weeks. What else are we going to do? Max Powell not having a... Well, he's having a good game, but he is struggling for fitness there. I don't think there's anyone really we can bring on. Maybe unless we move 09 into that area. Can Scowen play there? Scowen's a bit better as a deep line playmaker than 09 is, and we can put Mitch Clark at right back. We're going to put these boys on attacking wing backs as well, because they need to get forward and overlap and join the attack, because we need more players forward if we're going to score more goals. And there's 10 minutes remaining here at the Sunderland Light, at the Stadium of Light. I feel like I've called it the Sunderland of the Light before in another episode. Vokins coming forward. Vokins has a lot of space, plays it to McGeady, and McGeady strikes, and McGeady should have scored from there, shouldn't he? 6 yards out. He should be hitting a target. 85th minute. Now we are going to make 09 a box-to-box midfielder. Scowen more of an advanced playmaker on attack. Put some of these boys on attack as well. We really need to overload this box. We need to score goals, boys, because this has been absolutely... It's not been terrible, but we've only had 3 shots on target. We're not clinical at all. And late drama here, hopefully. Vokins into Jones. 5 minutes added on after the 90. We're into the 92nd minute now. Bailey Wright, what's happening here? He looked to hesitate a little bit. I thought he was going to be forced into a mistake there. Clark now for Sunderland coming forward. Of course, on loan from Leicester. Plays a lovely ball to Mark Harris. Harris to be the hero. Mark Harris has scored his 4th goal of the season. Wonderful stuff. He's got an assist and he's got a goal. Mark Harris is the man we needed from the start of the season. It is Sunderland 2, Gillingham 1. Lovely run and a lovely ball from Mitch Clark. Over the top to Harris, getting in behind, and he slots it home nicely. Now we need to change up a little bit here, so let's go and have a look at the team instructions. Let's put it back to a standard defensive line. We are also, because we're defending the lead late on, we're going to put Harris as a defensive pressing forward. Chuck these boys back to support, because we don't want everybody attacking the box now. Deep line, maybe a box-to-box midfielder for him, and 09 can be a ball-winning midfielder again. We've just got to do the best to see out the job now. So support roles for these guys again, and we will go to a more of a balanced mentality, I think is the right way to go. 93rd minute though, we do have a corner. Can we wrap it up here? Chris Maguire to whip the ball in. Can Wright get his head on this? Willis does, and he puts it over the bar. He should have seen it out there. We're making it 3-1, but we are in the 95th minute and we have managed to turn it around. It wasn't pretty, but we got the job done here today at the Stadium of Light. and just tell the boys not to get complacent moving forward. But as it stands then, MK Dons did draw at... Did they draw or did they lose? Where is the Wimbledon and MK... Yeah, it was 0-0 at Plough Lane. So we do leapfrog MK Dons up into up to top of the league. 2 points clear of them, 3 points clear of Crewe. And it's looking good so far. Very, very pleased with that win, especially how we managed to win after being behind. It was a right banana skin, that game. Let's have a look at the schedule and see when we will bring you back for. Of course, we have one more day of the transfer window, but I'm not bothered about bringing anyone else in. I'm happy with the squad. We are going to try and shift a few out, a few of the boys, a few of the youngsters out on loan maybe, and there are a couple like Winchester. In fact, it might only be Winchester who has been put on the unwanted list. We are going to try and get him out of the club because he keeps moaning about game time. It's really disrupting the group, the team cohesion and the atmosphere, so he's someone we do want to get rid of in this window. So don't expect too many movements by the time you're back for the next episode. And what we'll do then, we'll play through February. I think that's 5 games there. We will come back maybe, where is Swindon in the league? 17th, 21st Rochdale. But I'll tell you what, we'll come back for an away game. We'll come back for Portsmouth. You've seen Portsmouth though, haven't you? We'll come back for one of these home games then. We'll come back for Swindon, I think. Swindon at home, start of March. And then we'll look to come back in April. I was going to bring you back for Portsmouth, but you've already seen that about a few episodes ago. So it will be Swindon at home. Another big team down in League One. Swindon, they're not doing very well this year, but another potential banana skin and another big side to play. So guys, if you did enjoy that episode, please leave a like on there for me. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new here. And if you do that, hit the little bell to be notified every time I upload a new video here on the channel. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for the Swindon game. Bye-bye.